Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel World of BC. I am Vaibhav Chauhan and I'm back with another video which is on the initial ownership impression of my new set of wheels, that is Kia Seltos 1.5 diesel automatic GTX Plus. Now in this video I will be giving you my experience of how far this car has been. So let me just give you a brief. On November 26th I made the booking of this car. February 11, 2020, I got the delivery of this car. Within the month of February, I was able to do 1000 kilometers and I had gone for the first free servicing. Things went pretty well, and another 700 kilometers I had covered in the month of March, and then the lockdown happened. To make this video more action-packed and entertaining, I have divided it into three parts. First of all, we will be doing an exterior walk around. Then secondly, I will be telling you the factors that I took into consideration before buying this car. Third, the most interesting thing I will be doing is based on my personal experience and assessment, I will be telling you the top 5 gains and the top 5 compromises that you make in purchasing this Kia Seltos. Let's start with the exterior walk around of the Kia Seltos GTX Plus. So as you can see, the signature tiger nose grille of Kia. You have the Kia badging here, and you have the GT line badging here. Front camera, as this car is equipped with a 360-degree camera. Red inserts below the number plate. Headlights, indicators, chrome accessory. Ice Cube triplet LED fog lamps, again chrome accessory. You have the badging of auto here, which means automatic transmission. Side mirrors, A-pillar, creating no blind spot, and even the side mirrors have cameras below them. So door visors, accessory, and this is not an accessory, but this chrome lower window lining extends all the way to the rear end. And then you have the Bose badging here, which I personally do not support. And now let's have the door view. Chrome lining, and below that you have a red lining, and then 17-inch crystal cut alloy wheels, Kia logo in the middle, and then the tire size is 215 by 60 R17. Let's move to the rear end of the car. LED tail lamps, Kia badging here, GT line badging, Seltos, and BS6 compliant engine. So this is the rear end. And last but not the least, let me show you the sunroof from outside. Small size sunroof. So here is a side view. Now let's come to the decision-making process of the Kia Seltos. Why I ended up buying this car, and there were 4 other cars that I had closely examined. I took test drives, but ultimately I ended up buying the Kia Seltos. First, I would like to say is the value for money deal that this car offered me was way too much compared to its rivals, as the features this car was offering was way ahead of its competition. Other than that, I would like to say this car's drive and ride quality is on the easier side compared to its rivals. Now friends, we come to the top 5 gains and the top 5 compromises. So let me tell you that this is based on my own experience and assessment. So let me tell you the first gain about this car is the ride quality. As you can see, the steering, electronic power steering, very nice to move around in the city, and you can take it on the highways. You will not feel inconfident at all, and the braking system and the acceleration all go hand in hand and very well coordinated. And the driving, as I told you earlier, is on the easier side, and I have driven the car within the driveway of my residence. I have not gone on the roads, so I am in compliance with the COVID-19 pandemic going on in the country. Let's come to the second biggest gain. That is the quality of interiors given in the car. Now, as you can see, the front seat, it comes with the logo of GT Line, and this GT Line logo is even given on the steering, as you can see here. And then you have this red stitching which goes on the seat, and then even on the armrest, gear, and then continues even on the steering. So that makes it look very stylish. Even on this part, that is a leather wrapping on the interior hand cover to open the door. So all in all, if you look at the quality of material, if you even touch them and you check them out, they are very soft and high quality. It means the moment you step into this car, you will feel that you have stepped into a very premium car. So let's look at gain number 3. That is comfortable sitting arrangement and a lot of convenience given in the Kia Seltos. For example, right now I'm sitting in the second row, and as you can see, I have ample leg space, good amount of headroom, and a good under thigh support, and then an armrest, and then retractable sun blinds, as you can see, and rear AC vents and a USB charger as well. So number 4, that are the features that you get in the Kia Seltos. Let's look at some of them. Ventilated seats. The moment you press the ventilated seats button option, the cooling starts in your seat, and it is very helpful on a sunny day. Now let's put this car on reverse mode. You have a 360-degree camera setup. You can clearly see the left and right hand side walls and the space behind you, and it helps you a lot in parking the car even in the tightest spots. Now let's look at the MID screen. It even comes with a compass and tire pressure if your car is moving. Now let me show you. On your MID, if you take a left cut, a camera screen enables you to see what is on the left hand side. If something very small that you're not able to see, the screen will definitely show it to you. This is a very useful feature. Other than that, let me show you the other thing. Here it pops out the HUD heads up display, and here's the sunroof. This is how we open the sunroof. In number 5, I will say, is the fuel efficiency of this car. This car has given me a mileage of 16 to 17 on the highways with the air conditioning switched on. Now let's come to the compromises. First thing that you really compromise in this car compared to its rivals and competition is the length. The length of this car is 4315. On the other hand, the width is not a problem as it is 1800 mm. But yes, compared to its rival, the length of this car is a little short. The base and the suspension setup. Now, the suspension setup is not made for extreme off-roading or anything like that. In fact, you need to be a little slow as the front suspensions are McPherson studs with coil spring, and when you approach a pothole, then it's advised to slow down, not to go on them at a high speed. Compromise number 3, I will say, is the boot size of this vehicle. 433 liters of boot space is what you get, and compared to its rival, it's quite less, as they are offering a lot more. And I won't say another compromise, but another thing I would like to show you is that this car, the spare wheel given in this vehicle, is a tire of 205 size, which is less than the tires actually given. And then it's a steel wheel. But what to say, I got to know that most of the car manufacturers are doing this nowadays. Compromise number 4 is the small size sunroof that you get in the Kia Seltos, and as most of its rivals are offering a panoramic sunroof which extends to the rear cabin. Compromise number 5 in the Kia Seltos is the handbrake that looks phased out and really outdated nowadays, as most of the competitors are giving you electronic handbrake or throttle style handbrake. So dear friends, that was my part of the video. I tried my level best to give you an analysis of the gains and compromises you make in purchasing the Kia Seltos. And any issues that I have faced till now with this car is none. I haven't faced any issue as of now. If I face, I will definitely make a video on it, anything that I face with this car. And till now, it's too early to to deliver a judgment. But in future, I will definitely make more videos, and if any issue comes with this car, I will definitely inform you guys. Thank you very much for watching my video. Bye bye.